So to run off the question that we were having about once a cheater, always a cheater, and all these things of that nature, can a person be driven to cheat? And talking, can someone be driven to cheat? Because we diving into these things about can it be justified and all these other things of that nature? Can someone be driven to cheat?
I think it can. Sometimes you
Okay.
just get tired of certain things. So your mind frame switches. The person that you was in the beginning of the relationship, you not that same person. So I'm talking about personally for me now. So you begin to change. So when you begin to evolve and when you begin to change, and if that person who you with doesn't evolve with you or doesn't change with you, and even if you're saying how you're feeling, even if you're expressing what you're feeling on the inside, and they still just don't want to do it because maybe they're stuck in their ways. Sometimes situations happen, it pop up, and you find yourself somewhere where you just driven just to see what else is out there.
Cool. Izzy, what you think, man? Can a person be driven to cheat?
I do not think so. I think that you know, cheating is a choice, like everything is a choice. So no one is holding a gun to your head saying like, "Oh, you better cheat." Like, no one's doing that, you can, you might have emotional feelings and justifications as to why you did it, but nothing is actually driving you and saying, "Hey, go cheat." That's all your choice to cheat.
Okay. So you saying that it can't even be inspired by the other person?
I mean, even if that person was cheating in themselves, like, you are your own individual. Like, you still, no one's really driving you and saying to drive someone means that they're literally like, basically, saying, "Hey, like, you need to do this. I'm telling
In
you, you need to
control.
do this."
Basically,
So,
they're in control.
what?
I said you basically saying that they're in control.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. Willie, what you think, man? Can a person be driven to cheat?
I want you to go to everybody else.
Okay. We'll come back to Willie.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt, man, what you think, man? Can
Yeah.
a person be driven to cheat?
Yeah, absolutely. People definitely can be driven and cheat. And sometimes I think when it just expounding on it, when you hear driven, it don't necessarily mean that the person is driving you. Sometimes it could be your ego of something that happened.
Hmm.
That your ego can actually drive you to cheat on that person. It could be something like what situation this female cheated on me, and now my ego is getting the best of me, and that's driving me. You know what? I'm gonna get payback for us. So I'm gonna cheat on her now. So that's something that's driving you to do that. It can also be the fact that even though it's predicated on you still making the decision, it's still just when you speak on being inspired by something. She can, like how Carissa said, we could outgrow each other. I may just be getting to new avenues in my life, and she ain't accelerating as quick, and I don't look at her the same way. And I'm coming across other people, that fit more what I'm compatible with now. And I may have kids and a whole family, and me and her family
Hmm.
intertangled, and we done built this. Where I don't want to leave her. I don't want to just break up a family, and I'm not only affecting my relationship with her, I'm affecting our families, our kids' destination. So I believe you definitely can be driven, and I think it happens, a lot of times.
Okay. Alethea, what you think, man? Can a person be driven to cheat?
I think people can be driven to do anything that they, feel, justified to do. Um, I think that for whatever reason you're cheating, like you said, whether you're missing something at home or it's just the thrill of doing something, you need a little more excitement, whatever's causing you to do it. it's like you really have to be grown enough to, not always act on every, emotion that we get, but be able to decipher what's more important. I think that's the bigger thing. What's more important to you? Is it more important to you to go out and get this, whatever thrill, or get this, quick fix for your emotional shit you got going on? Or are you going to try and value the person and relationship you're in and understand that, you know, try and help them help you? Like, help me help you because I'm ready to go cheat on you and I don't know why. But I mean, that's kind of, I think a lot of this comes from, kind of grown folk life experience and been a few places, kind of things that caused me to think on these levels now. However, being someone who has been in the midst of a varying number of situations we've discussed across the board tonight, I can see how your mindset may not be in it at the moment. So it's all a lot of self introspection that come
Most
into
definitely.
play.
It's true.
Most definitely.
Well, I
Hmm.
have another statement. So when, we say that like, something's like driving us to cheat. So basically when you say like, okay, I'm gonna like break down like that statement in itself. So like even when you say like driving, like that basically means okay, we're the passenger. So that means like, so let's say like my ego is driving me to cheat, so that means like I'm the passenger of my ego, so like I do not have control over that, or like I do not have control over my emotions, I'm the passenger of this, but that's like a choice to like to not be in control, that's a
Not
choice.
necessarily. Not
I
necessarily.
mean, it is.
Most people are controlled by their emotions all the time, and they
Exactly.
don't have that strength to be able to control their emotions. So everything
Rage.
you're saying is true, but a lot of people can't. There are some people who can't, who aren't stronger than their emotions. You just being
Right.
honest. There
Okay,
are a
but
lot of people
that's,
like that now. A lot of people, actually more than none.
I feel
Yo,
okay.
can
Way
I
So
more
can I
people.
just
ask
because
this?
you're not control of your emotion, like who's responsible of that? Like like
There
everybody
is.
is capable of being in control of like their own lives.
Right, you should
I agree
be.
with
And
you.
that's what
I
I
agree
agree
with you.
totally. Everyone
Yeah,
should
it
be
should
in
be their
control of
responsibility.
their
I agree,
emotions
but that don't
and
take
should
away from the
not
fact that
let their ego
they still being
drive.
controlled by their
Right.
emotions.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
However, not everyone has that logical thing that clicks in at that moment that says, pause, this is not right. Let's take a step back and look at the situation before we press forward. No, it's full on gas, whatever the emotion that's driving, rage, ego, pride, whatever is pushing the gas, that logic ain't clicking in. So
So
then
so can
that's when you have that afterthought of, damn, that was wrong. I feel so
Hmm.
bad. I should have
Hmm.
took a second and thought about that. See,
so
that's
can I
where all
answer
that comes
this?
in.
Can I answer this now? Because I really wanted to hear everybody's thought or whatever the
Go
case
ahead,
may be.
brother. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so I'm in a situation right now where I got two options, meaning that if me and my wife was going through something and it's not major, but here goes this other opportunity, and I could once I get off this broadcast, I can go to it right now. I'm just this is just me speaking off my like being real, and it's like I get what y'all saying, you know what I'm saying, but it's like damn, like what is it? You know what I'm saying? So I just need to hear some different opinions about it, and whether or not I can go forward or let me just take a step back. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like Like I said,
it's fair.
Yo, listen, we get to work on Wednesday. You already know. Like this
I
marriage.
got a couple things I'm arguing. I already got a couple things I'm trying to argue with your ass with on Wednesday.
Oh,
you done said about 2 things already, and I said I can't wait to get to work. I'm gonna argue with his ass.
Your name comes up.
I'm telling you. You already know. I'm gonna get on.
I already know.
Hey, Matt, but it's all love, man. But it's like, yo, sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm at an age where it don't need to be happening. But then sometimes it's like, yo, why keep putting up with the headaches? So, what was the question again? Get me right.
Can a person be driven to cheat?
Yes. And I knew the question, but here goes my thing, right? It's not right. I'm gonna say that from the beginning. It's not right. But at the same time, it's like sometimes the emotion and the morals go out the window, and you just say, you know what, the hell with it, and I'm gonna just go with it. So no, yeah, you can be driven. You can be driven. At the same time, I'm gonna say it's not right.